You fall for my smile. Too bad it's just a curse wrapped in kawaii. Even if I show you my tears, you probably believe they're real, right? In this world full of pretentious habits, I'm seen right through and left to cry. Test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up and in it strangely. The cycle of karma. Not like I chose to be born. Shut up with all your blah blah blah. If I would've dropped dead right now, would it put money in your pocket or food on your plate? Test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up. Strangely, test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up, bending it strangely. The cycle of karma. It's getting suspicious, leaving me all alone like this. A trauma you don't even understand. What are you even praying to him for anyway? Even if I show you a smile, you wouldn't believe it's real, would you? Pretending like nothing is wrong while I kick the ground and cry. Test me, since we're gonna die and anyway chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up and in it strangely. The cycle of karma. You really think you can catch me? Please, I'm gone before you blink. You fall for my smile. Too bad it's just a curse wrapped in kawaii. Even if I show you my tears, you probably believe they're real, right? In this world full of pretentious habits, I'm seen right through and left to cry. Test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up and in it strangely. The cycle of karma. Not like I chose to be born. Shut up with all your blah blah blah. If I would've dropped dead right now, would it put money in your pocket or food on your plate? Test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up. Strangely, test me, since we're gonna die and we chase me. Is it go or is it die? Tell me, let me know now. Don't get tangled up, bending it strangely. The cycle of karma.
Hello, 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 guys, and you beautiful night creature. Welcome back to Over Foolish. Today is a special day, guys. I have a news for you that you, in particular, you, follower of Twisted Wonderland, will like a lot. We like a lot, but I want to wait a little bit more people to talk about it. And it will make you happy. It will make me happy. And it's gonna come pretty soon. I'll just tease you this for now. Then we're gonna wait a little bit more people coming. Hello, Sophia, by the way. Hello, Aurora. To actually tell you the news. So, for now, we just continue with our VA experience on the Twisted Wonderland. And when a little bit more people will come, I will give you the news. And I'm pretty sure that you will not regret it. Okay. For the most, I've done that. I also searched the reason why Twisted Wonderland was actually disconnecting all the time, and that is because, for whatever reason, I cannot fix that, by the way, the game loses connection when I pause too much. So when I start to talk with you guys about something and I pause the game, it eventually he has loading the specific chapter, so he can complete the loading, but after that he already lost his connection, so he's gonna restart himself eventually. Unfortunately, it is not something that I can fix in any way because it's an emulator problem. Better emulators could actually not have that problem, but this is the only emulator that actually works with Twisted Wonderland in my PC. So hey, we cannot do much about it, but hey, we can fix the problem just by restarting the game. It's not going to be a problem at all. Okay, now let me check something really quickly. You do have my microphone. Let me check out the volumes when the game will start. Today we have book 6. It's the book of Idia. And we are very dangerously near to the end of the chapter available for the English version of the game. I am so sad. And people told me that these books are gonna be bigger, and I'm happy to hear that because I don't want a story to end, to be sure. I really love this content. But why are you lagging, by the way? Yeah, I'm sad because eventually we're gonna go on the end of the story. We're gonna wait, for the updates. So I'm gonna be a little bit sad in that specific case. Now, let me see the volumes. The volumes are really low. I'm gonna put them a little bit higher for you. Like this, for example. Maybe a little bit more? I don't even know. A little bit more. Can you give me, guys, the two of you that are actually like, can you give me like a feedback and tell me if the music is too high? Otherwise, I'm gonna keep it this way. And maybe just a little bit down. A couple of inches. Like this one, for example. Okay, we're gonna go like this, and eventually you're gonna tell me if you wanna have more. No, if you wanna have more volume or not. Second of all, I wanna show you my room because it changed. Not too much. I'm still needed to craft the poem if it's okay for you. Okay, Laura. Look at how more noble is now. Everything is balanced. Look at that. I love my room. Just right now, I just wanna change the Pomefiore wallpaper and the Pomefiore. Hi, Selfie, welcome back. You was AFK. So, for the ones of you who wants AFK, there is gonna be a news that you'll like a lot today when we will reach a little more people coming in. Okay, you're gonna have a big news. And you will like it, believe me, especially you Twisted Wonderland aficionados. So this is my room now. I'm gonna change the Pomefiore wallpaper and the floor, and then I think it's gonna be perfect. Like, it's perfectly balanced. I love it. Okay, today, guys, book number 6. I'm pretty excited for it. Oh, I have a chat. What is that? Who are you? Who's chatting? It's silver. Nice room, thank you. Everything perfectly balanced. Like everything, you know? Like Thanos says. Everything perfectly balanced. Yeah, like that. I love it, by the way. I'm just gonna skip this one really quickly. I don't want to have any, advice or anything on there. I'm training silver because I don't have East cards. I mean, some of them, but not too much. Okay, stories. We're gonna start book 6. Guys, do hope that we get a little bit more people today. Okay? Because when we reach like 4 people or something like that, I'm gonna give you this news. And you will love it. You will love it, believe me. Okay. The Watchman of the Underworld. Awake again. I missed you, Twisted Wonderland. Am I in the clouds? In the clouds? What do you mean? Are you dreaming again? You're dreaming again. I love this book. I'll see if I love it too. Ville's one was delusional, but in the end, I still feel myself pretty related to Ville. And the part of the news that I'm gonna tell you is gonna regard a little bit Ville too, just a little bit. And yeah, I loved it. I totally hated the ending, but I still loved the book 5 a lot. Hello, Hiroko. Welcome back, my friend. Okay, we are 3 guys. When we reach 4 people, I'm gonna give you a big news. One more people. Oh, sorry, one more person. My God, my English is becoming really bad. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. My English is terrible. And we have the 4th one. BT Ash. Oh, it's Ash? Ash, is that you, BT Ash? Welcome, my friend. Hey, Alastor. Wake up already. No worries, dude. No, it's okay. There is a temple in the clouds. Oh, that's why he was considered to be in the cloud, because it was Olympus. I see. By the way, I do love Hercules' story. It's one of my favorites, so I think I'm gonna enjoy this book a lot. Come on, you can go falling asleep when you're the one who called us over, and not this hour. I was certainly surprised to hear from you so late. Surprised to hear from you. Okay, that's a way to say hear from you. What's this about Grimm being missing? Oh, right. Wait a second. Now I do remember. We were searching for Grimm, but do we went to search for Grimm and found Grimm on the Colosseum, or that it was another person that was like attacked by Grimm? When did I fall asleep? Indeed. Perhaps we were attacked by him. Whoa, hold up! What happened to your hand? It's all scratched. Okay, so we were the ones searching for Grimm last time, and we got attacked. Okay. I will love this book. I feeling the right sensation. Wait, am I hearing you right? No way. Grimm did that? Yep. And we do remember. Let's head to the lounge for now. We gotta get that hand patched up stat. Ah, right. Good call. We can talk with the head mage after that. Crowley? He's not gonna give you a shit. Still counting his money from the NDC. He's not gonna give it. Oh, he's here. So, the mirror in your room connected to another place, and you spoke with a large-eared creature named Mickey. After your conversation, you noticed Grimm was missing and went to look for him. Then when you found him, he acted uncharacteristically aggressive and lashed out at you. Grimm was eating another black rock off the ground. Oops. A black rock, you say? He didn't know this. Grimm ate like four or five of that black rock. He didn't notice a single time. Okay. You mean like the one he housed in the mine at the start of the school here? No, now that you mention it. Grimm also scarfed down the black rock that fell onto the grass when Housewarden Riddle overblotted. But he didn't freak out back then. What's the deal with those black rocks anyway? I didn't witness any of these incidents firsthand. You didn't witness anything, Crowley. You don't want to witness anything that is not money, a richness for your school and you specifically. So, please. So this is purely conjecture. But I suspect those black rocks were blood crystals. Oh. What are blood crystals? It's like a concentration of bloods. I'm pretty sure. He is hiding something. I am so sure of it. Of course he's hiding something, Sophie. Of course it's Crowley we're talking about. It's a liar. He's always been, he's always will be. He's evil. I just can prove it. I can prove it. I'm a psychologist. It's an open book for me. It's so, how do you say, in English, he thinks just about himself for the most, and then he acts like it's all good and so whatever, but he doesn't really care. You do demonstrate you care about something with action, not with words, you know? What are blood crystals? I believe a quick refresher is in order. Overblotting occurs when a magic user accumulates more blood than they can handle. Blood, as you know, is a waste product of using magic. It is highly toxic and contains a stagnant magical energy. During such an incident, blood manifests in a shape of the practitioner darkest emotions. And when you wanna get some out of an overblot, you gotta rip that manifestation away from them, right? At least that's how we gotten all the overblotters to return to a normal so far, by kicking their heads. And just so, one must severe. One must sever the link the link to the manifestation to free the magic user. My understanding is I cannot talk today, sorry. My understanding is that when the manifestation fades, the condensed blood can crystallize. Seriously? Mage stone themselves can from when magic flowing through the earth on air happens to crystallize. Blood is essentially magic runoff, so it stands to reason that it could solidify as well. Granted, I never witnessed it personally. Overblotting itself is exceptionally rare. Oh, by the way, BTS, I cannot see well your icon. I don't know if you were in my life before. You knew? Or it's just me forgetting about you? Comment me, because if you are the fourth person, and if you are still online, I have a news to tell you guys. I just need 4 people. Exceptionally rare. Tell that to the 5 guys who overblotted this year. Oh yeah, so it is 5. So he got 5 overblotted crystals. Sometimes I wonder what Crowley's signature spell is. All the teachers really, I don't know. It's my first time watching. Okay, BTS. So welcome, sorry. It's the fact that my chat is so little and I cannot see the, you know, the icons and stuff, so welcome. Okay, guys, we are 4. I have a news for you. Especially you that are very, very apasionados of Twisted Wonderland. Some times ago, it was I think like 1 or 2 live ago, we talked about an overblotted version of my model, okay? And I thought about it, and I elaborated a plan that, for your joy, will make me have an overblot version of myself. And believe me, I am actually working on it. It's gonna be ready in 1 or 2 days per max, okay? Believe me, it's gonna be really beautiful. It's gonna be, if you think that my model is beautiful, you know nothing. You know nothing. Because just with the materials that I have right now, and I'm working on them, and also with the material that I will acquire in the following days. I am paying a lot to obtain these materials, okay? So be ready for that. I will have an overblot, and most of everything, since I want to tease you, you know that every overblot have his theme and everything. So I'm gonna put down the volumes here, cause I already have a music theme for my overblot. Do you wanna hear it? Do you wanna hear the music theme of Overblotted Over Foolish? I also gonna describe you. Oh hell yeah, absolutely yes. I'm gonna show you. I am working for you guys. I'm not chilling here. So let's go. Yes, hello, Maestro. Hello. So the team is called The Burning Sky. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this. Are you ready for this? I will make you listen to the team, and I will give you a little tease by words about what the model is about. I will just tell you this, okay? It is very complicated, and also it can be updated time by time, okay, by little things here and there, because I'm not really used to modify models so much. But remember this, it's a mixed between the two styles of overblotted Malleus and overblotted Vil. So it's gonna be a very demonic, elegant, a little bit feminine, if I can say so, but it's because it's an overblot, so you have to respect the style of the overblot of Twisted Wonderland, okay? It's gonna be like a kind of a mix, kinda, guys, because it's gonna be original, okay? So it cannot be like a if I can take the texture from that and that, okay? Malleus OV, oh, wait a second. I need to put my cell phone on charge. Here we go. So, Malleus Overblot team is one of my favorite. Mine one is even more powerful, and it does kinda remind of Malleus Overblot team. So don't worry. Just give me a second. I just want to tease you a little bit, because I'm really putting a lot of work that I'm doing by myself. I just started like some days ago to study how to do this. It's pretty complicated, but I know that I can do it. You will have your Overblot Over Foolish in something like 2, maybe 1 day, maybe it can be tomorrow, okay? Because after I will do my Life of Wuthering Waves today, it's just gonna be 2 hours after this one. I'm gonna work on the Overblotted Over Foolish all day. So you're gonna have Overblot Over Foolish for tomorrow maybe, or maximum 2 days from today in a Twisted Wonder, or anytime you want to redeem, because it's a redeemable, guys. And since I am paying stuff, okay, and putting a lot of work of it, Overblot Over Foolish will not be a normal model. This is my normal model. It will be a redeemable that can be redeemed from 5 subs or a donation of the same price, okay, up. So if in one live I do receive 5 different subs, or from a single person 5 subs, he can write on the chat Overblot, and he will redeem my overblotted version. There is gonna be a little animation on the screen, because to change from one very complex model like the one that I am now to another one that is gonna be even more heavy and complex, because believe me, it's a big model. It's a very big model, and very, very, very detailed. It's gonna take some loading, so you will have like the music, the screen with an image animation that is basically like my the same sort of my starting soon. So it's gonna be like, okay, so like that one. It's gonna move a little bit, but it's gonna be an image, okay, like that. But they overblotted me, so it's gonna be the new with the music. It's gonna stay something like 5 to 10 seconds to load, and you can actually redeem it every time you want. When you will redeem it, the overblotted, overfoolish model will stay for the entirety of the live, and then it's gonna go back eventually to this model every time I start a new live. Okay, but do remember, I spend money for you guys and a lot of work. Okay, I'm gonna spend all today and maybe a little bit of tomorrow too to fix everything for the rigging and stuff. Okay, it's not so easy, believe me. I will do my best, but it is from 5 subs up. And I don't want to hear anything, any complaining about it, okay? Every time you want it, 5 subs. Otherwise, no, you will not have it, okay? So, for now, I'm going to tease you with a theme of my Overblotted that is called The Burning Sky. Listen to this. It's 5 minutes and 08 seconds. I love this theme. This is an original theme, by the way. It is not taken from anything. Can you feel the power? You're gonna listen to it, all of it. Today the live will be a little bit longer because of it. Final boss music, indeed. Could I be more strong than Maleus? You will have a screen of animation every time you redeem Overblot Overfoolish with this theme, and a little animation on it, and then you're gonna have the model. You can redeem it every single time you want in every live. We're not even enough music, by the way. I have to upgrade my card to PLP over Furia. Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. If you want, of course. The tour and the screams. I spent 3 hours to compose this music, to search all the different types of how do you call them, tools? No, assets that you actually put together to make a composition. We are just in half of the song, by the way. The song, I mean the music, not the song. It's amazing. 3 hours of my time, my god, but I'm so proud. And here's the crescendo. I love it. Okay, enough. It was just 3 minutes and 21. It's 5 minutes and 08, okay? Because if I ever have any type of problems, you know, and for example, my VTuber require me to restart OBS, you can have the screen and everything, okay? So, yeah, that was the teasing. Great music. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Okay, it's time to continue now. Loved it. I know. You will love more the model, believe me. I just want to say something. I adjust the model to appear a little bit less. You see, my model is very heavy metal at the moment. The Overblot Overfoolish is really elegant. Okay? You're in waiting mode. Believe me, Sophie, I will give all myself to give you this possibility to redeem Overblot over Foolish tomorrow, if I can. If I cannot, the day after tomorrow. I will not make you wait too much, okay? But I want to specify that it's super detailed, okay? It does have a lot of features, but it's more... I had to adjust the model to be less heavy metal, like the one that I have. You see my body and all the chains and stuff, and be more... How can I tell you? I cannot tell you without spoil too many. Very religious, noble, dark, and powerful. I cannot tell you more, okay? It's very religious-like, okay? Full of detail, like completely full of details. I think that even my hairs will change. It will be more details and everything. I'm working on it, okay? And it is more like Twisted Wonderland, okay? It is more like it's a mix between Vil, because of the Maiden, like the Iron Maiden Overblot of Vil, and the powerful darkness of Overblotted Mario. Okay, I will not get you any more teasing or spoilers. You will see eventually tomorrow or after tomorrow if you will redeem it, okay? At the moment, we need to continue, okay? Hope you are happy, and you will be when you see it, because you will not regret it. You will not regret it, believe me. Oops. Sorry, my bad. Let's go back to full mode. Which one was it? Okay. Exceptionally rare. There's that to the 5 guys who overblotted this year. Okay, let me see if I got this straight. Blot is bad for people, even in a small amount, and the black rocks are hyper-condensed version of it, right? Correct. Which means, if someone goes around snacking on them, it's gonna mess with them. Grim went berserk because he hated those rocks. Bear in mind, this is all speculation. It's also worth remembering that while Grim can communicate with us, he's still a monster. I'm going berserk. Him going berserk may be his true nature. I am so happy, Sophie. Don't worry. I listen to you guys, okay? I listen to your desire, and I try to accomplish them without losing my life, because I have to pay stuff to do that, but still, it's a great work. The second day of the culture fair is tomorrow. We cannot leave a dangerous monster on the loose, especially if he's already injured someone. Dangerous? But this is Scream we're talking about! Believe me, I've no desire to condemn him in such a manner. Monster or no, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and admitted him to the school. But we cannot ignore the possibility that he may no longer be fit to remain on campus. Hold on, what are you saying? Regardless, we must assemble the faculty and house warden and capture Grim post-haste. Oh, jeez. I had best be going now. Alstor, do not leave this dorm. Trappola, Spade, return at once to Earth by Yule. After all, they could mobilize any second. They? Who are they? We so believe in you, Crowley, sure. Who are they? They? Huh? What now? Oh, nothing. Gracious, there is no rest for the wicked, like the game. He said Green might not be fit to stay on campus. So what, they're just gonna label him a menace now? They. You damn mysterious man. Yeah, they. Who are they? Grim would never. Sure, he is a glutton who's never heard of self-control, and he can be really selfish at times. But he never intentionally hurt Alastor or any other students without a reason. Well, he actually hurt us at the very start of the game. I actually lose to him, so yeah, he's gonna be pretty strong, I believe. Maybe. Surely he wouldn't. Probably, I guess. Dude, you're not helping. Look, monsters are feared. I've seen news stories about them attacking humans down and stuff. The head badge isn't being unreasonable. Ice, you can mean that. But Grimm's hung out with Alastor for the past 6 months, and he's been just fine. And we ain't gotten along with him too. Yeah, you're right. All our classmates are comfortable around him as well. So, what's the plan? What do you want to do, Alastor? I want to talk with the Grimm face to face. If he's not gonna bite me again, otherwise he's gonna kill him. I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, let's go. Bang out this search and find that frustrating fireball. That's what I'm talking about. We need to find Grimm before the others. That cat's has got a lot of explain to do. I'm actually really excited about the Grimm story because it was the first thing that I saw about the game, you know. And after 5 books, it wasn't any reference to that. But now, it got disconnected, of course, because I stopped. So we need to restart it. Sorry for that, guys. But yeah, I'm actually interested in the fact about Grimm and why he transformed. Is going to become like super big and super strong. I'm really, really interested in that. And also how we're just gonna defeat him and he's gonna go like the other Overbloods. Is gonna go back to himself. Because he didn't overblot himself. He eated like 5 different overblotted crystals. And that's mean that either if we bang it out, he's gonna like return to himself and make like a ginormous overblot stone. Or maybe something else will happen. We don't know about that. We need to check about that. Can't wait to find out. Indeed. Perhaps you actually know Lost Auroras already. But me, I don't know anything about it. Please, can I please play the game? So, guys, the reason why we get disconnected all the time, it's because basically the emulator load the chapter, but if I spend like 1 minute talk with you and so, it lose the connection. So we're gonna have this problem, unfortunately, and I don't know how to fix it at all. I will say nothing. Absolutely. No spoilers. I wanna... like my model. No spoilers. Just a little teasing. Okay? And it's gonna be good. Gonna be totally good. My lips are silent. Your lips are sealed. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna eventually know. And I do actually hope, since we just have 7 books at the moment, that this 6th one is gonna be very long, because I'm so afraid to finish the story. Man, Twisted Wonderland is gonna be like an integral part of this channel for such a long time, and I don't want to finish the story. I mean, there could be still events and stuff, but they're gonna be like, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, not constant like the security, you know, the safety to have the main story available and so. So yeah. I'm gonna be a little bit depressed when we finish book 7 with Maleus, because we need to wait for the next book. That is gonna be depressing. I mean, we're gonna have other games, but most of you just come with Twisted Wonderland, so yeah. Eventually, we're gonna have like a little pause between each other. Or you can just come with other lives too. That would be great too. That's why I'm giving you an overblotted version on myself, so you can remember even when the book is gonna is gonna actually end. Book 7 has over 300 chapters. It'll be fine for a while there. I do hope so. I don't want the books to end. I wanted the story to be infinite. I want to see like Maleus become an old man and die alone, or with friends in this case. Yeah. Twisted Wonderland it's a great story. Book 8 has been coming out on JP server, so eventually appear for English. Yeah, the problem is that Japanese people are still doing this bullshit of giving the Japanese version before and the international version after. It was something that I thought it was ending eventually 10 years ago, because they don't do that anymore for other type of games. really strange, really a little bit racist, if I can say so myself. But hey, what can you do? You know, my boy game. I'm waiting from 10 minutes. I would really like, to enjoy the game, to play the game. Can I please play the game? Can I have that favor from you? Hmm? Come on, man. I hate this emulator. I hate this so much. And he's the only one who actually work on my PC. I tried BlueStack, and it doesn't work. Book A, Open Sesame, yeah. I am trying my best, guys. Other than click, I cannot do anything else. When it does lost the connection, maybe it is actually better for us to wait for the screen to say go back to the title screen or something like that. Come on, man. It's supposed to be a really good book. I need it. Give me that. We lose so much time every time. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. Oh no, connecting. Okay. Connecting. I don't understand why it does like this. I hate it, by the way. But hey, what can I do? At least we can play it. Here we go. Gonna skip the chapter. Twisted to Wonderland. La dun 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 dun. Oops. What is this? Book 6. Okay, of course. We just started book 6. Okay, stories. Let's skip the chapter and we continue. I'm really sorry for the disconnection thing, but I don't know what to do, guys. It's not a PC problem, it's an emulator problem, so I know nothing about it. No worries. Yeah, I know, but it's not good for the pacing, Okay, here we go. Next chapter. Briefing at night. It is like to read a book, and then you stop for 10 minutes, and then you restart. It's a little bit, frustrating. Gonna take Bell card. It's the strongest that I can choose at the moment. Is this gonna be okay? Oh, that is because I'm set on attack. No, wait. Let's do the balance group. Look, I have the Vil card. I have the groovified Vil card over here. My boy. It's Maleus and Vil all the way. I love Vil so much. I love Vil so much. He's great. You will see our goats indeed. You will see my love for Maleus and Vil together in my overblotted version. You will see the style of the outfit, not the dress. The outfit, you will understand there is a perfect mix between the beautiness of Vil and the darkness of Maleus. If you ever need Crowley, second spell heals. No, I just take it based off the level and that's all. Not really on the stats and everything because I can easily destroy any enemy, so don't worry about it. My cards are pretty strong. I do have my level 99 Maleus, like the New Year Maleus, that destroys everything. Literally. It does everything. It does have like star magic, wind magic, anything. And that brings us to the task at hand. We must locate Grimm and take him to custody. I have already dispatched the teachers. So, Grimm injured Alastor, I see. I have this card. This specific card. I have it. It's beautiful. I just can feature him doing that. I was expecting something a little more urgent than finding a lost kitty cat. Can't believe you dragged me out of bed for this. The culture fair is still going on. It is imperative we apprehend him for our visitor's safety. I also do like the fact that they are wearing their signature outfit. I really love it. My, Grimm never miss an opportunity to cause trouble whenever we have a big event, Maleus is out for an evening stroll. I'm here in his stead.
I admit I'm not great in finding things, but I suppose another pair of eyes can't hurt.
You can teleport, Lilia. You'll be pretty helpful. Questions! Does it matter if the target is alive when we bring him? Orto? Don't kill Grim, please. Of course it does! You are to bring him in alive, and also unarmed. I'm as such as possible. Orto, come on. Does it matter if he's dead? Man, Orto must have some kind of installation about really big weapons. Orto is willing, indeed. He wants him dead.
So, if we rat out the target, we fail the object. Okay. I'm sure Orto can handle a green capture quest. Easy peasy. I got details of a map in school, which includes all secret doors and underground passages. My ER scans should locate him in no time.
I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you all to it, then. That's a very strange way to say it, but that's okay. Do you know, guys, what dyslexia is? Because I am affected by it. Sometimes I read stuff that are not right there. I like make sentences, but like my brain try to be fast in something that is not capable, and it makes like entire sentences that are not right there. Something is so off, indeed. It is super off. Woods behind campus. That is gonna be Ortho, right? Oh, you find it. Oh. Uh-oh, he found it.
Bioreading located within a 15 meters radius. Height approximately 7 centimeters. Magic detected. Confirmed as a target. Commencing capture.
You're not gonna do shit, Orto. It's gonna be stronger than you. And I know that because it's gonna eventually transform. Oh, look at him! It's so cheeky. I really, if there is something about this outfit of Vil that I love, is the red inside the outfit. This part here, man, I love it so much. That was fast, indeed. But as you can see, I have no problem at all with my cards. I'm super strong. That was 14,000 damage, my god! 14,000! Good card! That's why I want to have Crowley too. 14! Wow! That's a lot of that, and it wasn't even critical.
A swift fight. Swift. It's a swift. A swift.
Also, oh, I want to ask you something, guys. For my overblotted version, because I have to change something, and I want to ask you by your preference, okay? First of all, do you still want to have red hair, or you want to have like a change of color because I overblotted, so maybe they can become like black, reminder of Maleus or something like that? I can do that, by the way. Do you want to have the red hair, or you want to have another color? That, of course, is going to be strong, so maybe gradient, like a different gradient of red. I personally think red is good, okay? Gradient is a cool idea. By the gradient, I don't have too much customization about I can change the color, but the gradient are determined by the model. So I cannot change the gradient. I can if there are more layers, there are different gradient. I can change the different colors of the singular layers and try to make a different gradient, but I cannot like make a gradient from zero. A bit darker red. Okay, I can do that. You want to have it like a little less saturated, so it's going to be more realistic. Because this version is so vivid because I have the flame in my head. Maybe darker red. Okay, darker red. Understood. And there was a question, and the other one... oh, yeah. Do you prefer have a different version of color of my wings or different wings? Like, for example, demonic wings. because I can do that too. I can change. I can completely change the color of any of the feather of my wings right now, the wings that you see here. Okay, so you'll have this animation. If you want to have like, I can make it black, for example. So they can be like dark angelic wings, or I can have different type of demonic wings. Cherry vine red, I think. Okay, yes, I had that in mind. Like a less saturated, more darker type of red. Okay. What do you like to have? Like different? I don't think a mix would be nice. I think they have to be like all demonic. They're gonna be 6 nonetheless, but all demonic, or they could be. I have to choose because I have to see the animation. If I choose for demonic wings, I have to buy demonic wings and eventually see the animation, because even if I buy them, okay, and I spend money, if the animation is not good enough, I'm not gonna use them. Okay, so it has to be a really good model. Okay, so it is just supposedly what you like the most, what you imagine the most. So just think about a very extremely elegant and full of details, religious-like dark outfit, okay? Because it has to remind of demons and angels, stuff like that. So it's got to be like church and stuff. And, okay, at this point my hair is gonna be dark red and a little bit less saturated, so it's gonna be more dark in that way. And I can change totally the color of my wings. They can be totally other colors, any colors, because they're totally customizable. Or I can change the wings. Dark red. Bloody red. Velvet. I was no, velvet is a little bit too vivid, don't you think? I was thinking about something like vine red, like cherry vine or something like that. Or maybe a little bit of, I don't know, I have to see. Because, I have to compare the outfit and everything, because I have to change the color of the outfit too. Oh, for the outfit, for example, the major will be black. Okay, of course, it's gonna be black. But there are combinations, because for the moment the base model is black and with details in golden and white. But I can change the white. I can make it, for example, to be more, I don't know, vampiric-like. Could be black and red, or can be black and a dark green, reminder of Malleus, for example, or it can be black and dark violet, or purple, like Vil, for example. Can black and red be mixed? Yeah, I mean, there are parts that are black and parts that are, at this moment, white, and the white part can be changed in any color. The black one can have a little effect on it that apply a little bit of color that I want. So it can be like bluish, for example, black, reddish black, and so. But I do not suggest that because the shader of that thing, it's a little bit colorful. I can do that, okay? But the model for how I intended, it has to give you a sensation of power and darkness. So it doesn't have to be too colorful. That's why I asked you about my hairs, because if I was making my hairs with a shader of blacks, for example, everything was going to be more powerful, because it's going to be like a very dark presence, okay? Just think about Malleus, okay? His overblot is green and black, okay? And the green is really low. So, I was thinking about something, but also it has to be mixed with a very noble dress that reminds of Vil, so a little bit of purple and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be okay. We're talking just about little thing. The most of the dress is gonna be black, okay? With his shader and his things. There is golden, there is red, because there are like gems and stuffs, a lot of it. But, you know, something else. I understand that you want to have a gradation and a palette that is very much more less saturated than this one, and more realistic in that case, because it's gonna be the change, right? You see, my model now is very cartoonish at the moment because I choose this kind of color, but the other model not only is gonna have the more realistic type of thing, but it's gonna have dramatic lights too. So it's gonna be like shiny and with bloom and stuff. I can apply the shining to my model too. I actually applied that a little bit in the past, but it's gonna be different, believe me. Anyway, yeah, if you have, when you watch the model, okay, the Overblood model, if you redeem it, of course, when you will watch it, if you have any suggestion, okay, of changes of the model, tell me about it. I don't know if it will be possible to do that change because, guys, I do not create model from zero, okay? I do mixed model, okay, by different assets because I'm not a creator, okay? I mix them. That is the only way that I can offer you a new model because it's mixed between other things. But if you give me ideas, okay, I can try to find the assets on the internet, pay the price, and to implement them, okay? Do also remember that as my snake here, you see my white snake over here, my white snake is a JPEG, okay? So if we want to implement that statics elements too, we can do anything with that. Any image I can implement easily and for free, okay? I can do that. Anything that moves, like my wings and stuff, my flame and stuff like that, is actually has to be found if it exists in live 2D model, has to be paid, and it has to be tested. Because it doesn't move always in a good way, and you have to check about the rigs, okay? It's not always perfect, so I have to try and spend money because you need to actually pay to have the asset and then try if it works properly or not. So, for the moment. About the wings, you let me know if you do prefer I have 6, angelic wings, but they're gonna be different from this one, of course. I was thinking about making them different gradation of black with a little bit of a reflection of different colors eventually. Not like multicolor, just one gradient. It can be like greenish to remind of Maleus, but still black because they have to be very, very dark. And it's gonna be these wings, or I can search for a different kind of wings that is more demonic, like bat-like, ginormous type of wings. I don't know. You let me know about it, okay? I want to make you happy, guys. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm making this new model for you guys, not for me. So I'm gonna ask you eventually. Also, if you please, just come to the other lives too, okay? If you have the time, don't just come on Twisted Wonderland, because eventually we're gonna finish the books, so we're not gonna see each other anymore if you don't come to other lives, okay? Do remind that. I always come in the end. But I don't see you. I see that Iroko comes all the time and keeps me company. But Sophie, I don't see you in chat, so... Target has ceased moving. Scanning vitals. Oh, he's back? He's back to normality? I come when I can. Indeed. You come a lot of time. Pulse and breathing normal. No physical distress or threat to life detected. Mission, Capture Green, completed. Reporting back to Administrator. Hey, Horto. That takes care of the green capture RTA. Wait, no. With Orto, I'd be more like TAS. Well, whatever. I speedrun it. That's what counts. Guess we gotta report back to the quest giver. Now, the quest giver. The quest giver. I love it. I say hi, and streams end. That's the end of the stream. Because you come at the end, because you don't smash the bell button, you don't know when the stream starts, Sophie. Is the schools already absmissable regional worm cuddling cats about to get even worse? That's just tragic. Can they just suspend him and make him write an apology or something? Green, are you there? Pipe down.
down. The head mage told us to go back to our dorms, remember? You know that if the house warden hears we snuck out after curfew, I'll be off with our heads. Oh, right. Here, Grimmy, I got a can of your favorite tuna. What about a pipe down? Do you not? Oh, that's Alastor's phone. Did they find him? Alastor. The Shroud brothers from Ignihide have successfully captured Green. How fortunate they did it so quickly. If they hadn't, I would have been forced to cancel the culture fair, and then Ambrose would have my guts from gardeners. Ambrose. So maybe they was the Royal Sword Academy. I see. But never mind that. Grim is in no condition to talk at the moment. We will question him as soon as it comes to. I'm also considering having a third-party look into the matter. Hence, I cannot allow you to speak with Grim, the interim. I'll be in touch soon. At least you're doing something, Crowley. That's a news, actually. For a change. Did he just say Grim is not in condition to talk? Maybe he put up a huge fight when they captured him. I don't believe in third party. I'm worried sick. Yeah, we kinda worry for Grim. I'm also pretty much surprised that Hortor just captured him like that. Something is gonna change. Because I do know that Grim is gonna change too. He's gonna be a big guy. So, something is gonna happen. And of course, we got disconnected. Oh my god. This time I'm gonna wait for the message of error and wait for the title. Because it's gonna be, I think... oh, thank you for that. But it's gonna be a little bit better thing. Yeah, Lost Aurora, I told you, when we stop to talk more than 1 minute, it just restarts itself. But when the message come out, it should be able to reconnect itself a little bit. Unfortunately, that is the situation, guys. I cannot do anything about it. I know nothing about the emulator. I searched for the problem, but there is no solution, really. There is no solution. Then just retry again and restart the game eventually. I know it's a bummer, but I don't know what to do, guys. That's the only thing I got. We can talk in the between. Huh? We can talk in the between. For example, do you want to have a little bit more of deepness in my voice when I do Overblot? Because I have a voice changer that I never used, but I have it. And the voice can change. You want to have a taste of what it can sound eventually. So you can decide if you want to have a little bit more deepness. You want to have a little bit, like to be a little bit more sex? Try it. Okay. Let me see if it is installed, by the way. Oh, maybe it's not installed at the moment. Let me see. Otherwise, I'm going to do it another time, guys. But I have that, okay? So we can have more deepness in the voice. Okay. Let me see. Let me know if you hear the voice changing, okay? La 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 la. The voice should be different, should be more dark. More dark, more dark. It's more dark. It's changing. It is changing. Please tell me that. Is it changing? Oh my god, okay, it's changing. So, for example... So, okay, this is my voice. Now it's at 0.00 pitch. If I put like 0.60. Okay, this is deepness 0.60. It's a little bit more deep. You like the change? Like to have a little bit more deepness in my voice by voice changer? We can do that just for the Overblot if you like it. Just tell me about it. I can be way more deep, by the way, if you want to have a very... If you want to have like a very male voice, I'd be pretty cool. Okay, there is one. Just write yes or no if you like it or if you don't. Okay, so I'm just going to count the votes. Also, let me know how much deepness you want to have. This is 60. And for example,
this is 85, so it's a little bit more. I don't think I'm gonna go other than 60 or 85 because it's gonna be a little bit weird. I don't know. Do you like the idea for the overblood version? I want to give you features, guys. You gotta pay for it. So yes, okay. So yes for okay, okay. So you like the idea? Yes, sir. Okay, 3 votes. I think it's pretty much like that. So this is 85 as the deepness, and this is 60. Which one do you prefer, 60 or 85? I do choose one of the two. 85, like the very deep voice. This is 60, okay? The one that are you hearing now is 60. I see 185. What about the other guys? Let me know. Come on, come on. You guys choose. Come on. I see 185. This is 60. Do remind that the one that you're hearing now is 60. No other comment? You just want to have 85, so you want to have a voice. This is gonna be 85, so you're gonna hear me with this voice. You want to have this voice when I overblot. Okay? This is gonna be it. It's gonna be like this. Yes, okay. Understood. It's saved. Go back to my voice again. Hey, I'm back. Okay, we have the deepness 85 voice for overblotting. When you do redeem the overblot voice. Okay, understand. It's another feature, you know? Perfect. Okay. It's good to make you happy, guys. Oh my god. At least we have something to do in between for one disconnection and another. I'm sorry for that guy. I feel so miserable every time it happens. Skip. And now I'm feeling a little bit cold. Wow. There we go. Post-mortem for SDS. Wow, that's Latin. It means after death. A few days later. I thought the NRC tribes has been disbanded. The culture fair is over after all. None will choose to simply put it on indefinite hiatus. Okay, if that's what you want to call it, regardless, this was sudden. Yeah, I didn't expect to get an NRC tribe messing calling us out of the ramshackle after class. Oh, by the way, guys, do remind that if you actually implement the Vil, I missed it. Me too. I didn't miss Rook though. Now I hate Rook with all myself. But if you do implement the voice changer when you redeem the overblot, all the voices of the character that I VA are gonna change and they're gonna be heavier. So, for example, Kalim voice that I read just now with the voice changer is gonna be. Is something going on, Bill? It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a little bit strange, but I guess it's the part of the feature. It's gonna be very manly. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fun. Okay, I just boop. No more voice change. Oh no, I didn't read this. Sorry. I said thank you anyway. There are some important matters I wanted to discuss with you all. First, I'll touch on what happened on the day of STC. Allow me to apologize for betraying your trust. No, Vil, we have to apologize to you. We and the entire community of Twisted Wonderland. We love you, Will. Don't worry.
Huh? I realized we would lose, and my solution was to curse my rival. It was the ugliest possible thing I could have done. I am truly sorry. Goodness, I'm not used to Will apologizing like that. Yeah, because you see him as a tyrant, but he's a really good guy. Well, at least your curse didn't succeed, right? Almost there, Jamil. Almost there. Manly Kalim, indeed. It's gonna be... It's a feature you chose for it, okay? Now that you tell me, you're still on time to have a little regret and eventually do not implement the voice changer if you want it, but if you want it, anytime I do VA, you're gonna have the more manly voice. That is your choices, guys. I cannot do anything, I'm sorry. Do know that this is my voice, by the way. This is not voice changer. Okay. Yeah, you didn't harm a single hair on Niji's head. Almost. That's only because you, Rook, and the rest of the group stopped me. Yet I still hurt you when I overblotted. That incident could have ended my life, or any of yours. I hate you, Rook. Go away. I don't want to see you. You exhausted your magical reserve fighting me, then had to immediately perform. No matter how determined you were, I highly doubt you were able to give 100%. Believe me, that is not the problem, Will. You didn't lose because you weren't performing well. You did a great performance. It was amazing, believe me, and still, you lose because of Rook! But anyway, fuck you, Rook. Yes, fuck you, Rook. I don't want to... I don't want to remember. Because I'm gonna get very angry. Anyway, that's not true. I thought it was our best performance ever. I agree, Will. We crushed it out there. Well, crushed it is kinda subjective. You really going to debate this? Okay, yes, we fought for our lives and won. Then lucked out big time when Maleus fixed the stage for us. Then we busted our tails and go through the whole performance, start to finish. It was incredible, and I agree we did the best we ever done. That said, you mean just because we are happy with it doesn't mean the audience was? The audience is shit, Jamil. The audience prefer, for the 50%, a little dance of stupid dwarfs doing bullshit on a kid's song. Do not consider the people out there, because they have no judgment and no values. Oh, I see. Ace and Jamil have the right of it. I've been reviewing our show recording with a more critical eye. And it's apparent that we weren't performing at even half of our usual level. Are you kidding me? Positioning was sloppy. Kicks weren't reaching their full height. Even your fingers were all over the place. Bill, I do understand the fact that you are very critique and want to be perfect about anything. I do appreciate the side of you, but you have to understand something. Even if you were performing 100%, okay? If you weren't all tired and injured during specifically, believe me, that crowd wouldn't appreciate anything of it because they don't understand nothing. It is like when you see a movie, guys, and either you like it or not, you don't know how much effort and work is behind that movie, okay? You don't know how difficult it was to do a specific effect or anything, okay? So you just judge, I like it, I don't like it. And that's how the crowd judge them. So even if all the NRC were performing as the best as they can, I don't think that the crowd, with that kind of likes and tastes, would likely see the difference of it. That is the point. Which makes sense, given the battle you just fought. It was the best you could have done, yes, but you were an AT your best. It was critical for you to be at your best when you performed, and I failed to make that happen. It's not your fault, my boy. It's not your fault. Our loss at SCC is entirely on me. No, too hard on yourself, man. No, no. It is incredible that you actually was able to step out of that situation, because if it was me, you can 100% believe. And now that you will see my overblooded form, you will see why. You can 100% believe that if I was going to overblood for the same exact reasons, nobody would be alive now. Will is so hard on himself. RSA's also made some mistakes during their performances. Yeah, but RSA's performance, even with perfect performance, would be a bullshit type of show. So yeah, really, you cannot like put a children dance in a like an international dance and singing challenge. You're bullshitting. This is not X Factor, okay? Some leader I turn out to be. Bill, don't worry, my boy. Believe me, you're totally fine. You're just too hard on yourself. You don't deserve that. We all love you. All the community loves Bill. All the community hate Rook for one reason. For one reason. And just imagine, I mean, if it wasn't for Rook, we were going to win, right? So just imagine if you all were at 50% of your energies and you almost win. Just imagine what you could do at 100%, right? So you're just saying at the moment that you're like basically way more better performing than the Royal Sword Academy. Because you use the 50% of your possibility and you almost win. Will, I understand your point. But as we saw during our SDC rehearsal, Niche Group was already popular on performance and wasn't going to change that. If we'd been at our best, that doesn't mean we would be performing perfectly. And even if we had, we still could have lost. Because of the people, not because you were bad. You can't always beat someone that popular with hard work or solid performance. Because you cannot defeat ignorance. Jamil is right. You don't have to worry, Bill. It's not your fault. I suppose. Though bear in mind, Niche Group has struggled and worked ours as well. No, you cannot tell me that. I don't know about Niche itself, but the dwarfs? No. Jokes. I dismissed their performance in the heat of the moment when I first saw it, but endearing yourself to the masses and impressing them with a skill are equally valid approach. No. It's the masses. The masses are wrong, Will. It's the masses is the problem, not your performance. We simply emphasize different things. None of you have an inkling how much work Niche Group put in, do you? What do you mean by that? The first time I co-starred in a movie with Niche, he would always leave and say he had chores to do, while I stuck around for rehearsal. It made me so angry. I judged him for coasting or his natural talent. But later, I learned something. Those kids Niche performed with STC, he lived with them for years. They've all been supporting each other without any helps since long before I met. Oh, you mean like since his child actor days? Yes, I don't know the particular behind that, mind you. He would do his chores, attend rehearsal, then go home and do more chores. He'd press it in what spare time he could find. My boy, if he spent all that times from his very childhood to do all that training, and the result was him doing a poorly performance, a childly poorly performance with the dwarfs making mistakes. I think it's not cut for being famous. You know what I mean? I do appreciate the fact that Niche pays so much effort. Okay, that is lovely. Okay, it's something that I like. But if you spend so much time and years in this specific case to make something up, okay, and then the result of it is just people preferring you because you are cute, but your performance is shit, you're not cut for the job. That is the point. If I were entertaining, okay, if I were interesting, if I weren't have a good voice, a good way to read, and something like that, many people wouldn't be here now or in the future, you know? Because people are coming to my channel, okay? Recently, I'm getting a lot of followers on YouTube. So, I'm doing my job and I'm getting a little bit of a result. Could be better? Yes. Could it be worse? Absolutely. Am I not cut for this job? No. I'm getting results. So it means that I can work on it. But just imagine me, okay? Not being good to read, not being good to act, not being good to make entertainment, not be interested at all, okay? And 0 followers, 0 people commenting, you know? 0 views on anything. In that specific case, to be someone who continuously try on this specific job, would it be just a waste of time, you know? You could do something else. You can use other abilities of yours. But if you're not cut for the job, you don't must have like a hard head and just go straight for it because you want to do it. You can do something else. So I think that Niche have a lot of strength, and I appreciated that. But still, his performance is very, very low. It's childish. It's just cute. And to be cute in the real world, at least. This is a Disney world, okay? So this is different. But in the real world, to be cute puts you in a certain way of advantage. But it does have its limits. To become really famous, you have to be like Will, okay? You have to be competent, beautiful. You must have an hard head, a great performance. You can become really, really famous. But if you're not like Will and you are like Niche, just imagine, okay? You have a very cute streamer that is like Niche, and people love it because he's smiling and he's so and so. But for the most, you're not gonna become super famous because if you compare Niche to someone like Will, like just imagine you have a streamer like Will, okay, and you can talk about beauty products, our performances, how to do these tutorials, this and that, because he's so he's so wise, you know, he's like a mentor, okay, so you can ask him whatever you want, and also have some time fun together playing games or whatever. That will be my perfect streamer. I will follow a streamer like Will forever. But absolutely, I will get a little bit, annoyed by a streamer that could be like Niche, for example. Because yes, it's cute, okay, it's friendly, yada yada yada. But after years following him and doing the same thing without any, news other than you are cute, it's gonna be boring, boring for the most, okay? But from someone like Will, you can learn like years after years after years. It's gonna change your life, okay? So you wanna have to give all yourself to someone like him because he's a leader, okay? He's a mentor. Niche, it's a pretty guy. Come on. And yet it always greet with me a cheerful, sing-songy good morning. Yeah, that's the point. It's nice, but to be nice doesn't mean to be good. I can't imagine how hard he has it. After all, my life has been quite different. Grally. Niche has never divulged his personal history to the press. But I'm guessing you knew the truth, Rook. Oui. Much of Roi de Niche's charms come from his endearing smile. But it is also the smile of someone who overcome untold hardship. That's why so many people are drawn to it. Yes, but it does have limits, Rook. Rook, you basically think that you are following Ninja because he's doing something that is not good at it. That is the point, guys. That is not something good. It can be if at a certain point you actually achieve a specific performance. Because you overcome your difficulties and you become at a certain level. But Ninja is gonna be just a cute boy for all his life. He cannot be anything else. Vil can be a villain, can be the good guy, can be anything. Seriously. Because his performance, his proficiency in whatever he want to do is 100%. Ninja is gonna be just a cute guy all the time. Still, I do appreciate the fact that he give his best, okay, to do whatever he want to do, but he does have limits. You cannot put number one on someone like him, okay? It's like, I don't know, if you are, you know that people, guys, who actually have that genetic that genetic composition that make them to be short like dwarfs, okay? The real people, okay? They could be famous and everything, but they could do just a specific type of part in movies and stuff, okay? Even if it is a serious part or a comical part, they cannot do, you know, they cannot do things because they have limits, okay? And that is the point. Ninja have his own limits because he's just a nice guy. He can do the nice guys all the time. He can do the positive hero, okay? Just imagine, would you ever see Ninja as a villain in a part in the movie? Would you ever see that? Could you ever imagine that? No. Absolutely not. It would be terrible because it is not his nature. And also, he doesn't have the preparation to change his character, his personality, because it does require to be a certain type of person with a certain type of life experience. Ninja would never be that. Vil can. Vil can be the good guy, can be the villain, can be whatever he wants, because he does have the preparation. It can be like Two-Face villain. It can be like Two-Face villain, like the crazy type of villain. He does have big limits. Just think about it. So you're talking about something like the Joker, no? It can be like Two-Face villain. It can be good, and then it can twist around, and it can be like the very complicated villain. I wonder if Nishi is even capable to acting like a villain. The problem is that the way that they are showing us Nish, it's the fact that he wanted to do that specific type of performance on SDC because he wanted to have fun. He said that, okay? Not because he was thinking about the professionality behind it and all the money they could give to the Royal Sword Academy. No, he just want to have fun. So his mental confirmation, and I do say so as a psychologist, okay, is the fact that he does do what it makes him happy. Just imagine. One day, like, he got a part like the villain. But he doesn't feel like to do that part because it is not in his nature, okay? Do you think that even if he continue and strive to try to understand the villain side, you know, the villain mentality, to do his best to be a villain, do you think that someone that just do and choose a very funny dance for children in the SDC could actually accept the fact to change completely himself, his way to see the world, his entire mentality, to get inside the mind of a villain? No, that is not gonna happen. That is the type of limit that people like Nish have. Still, it's a nice guy. He does give his best. He's never gonna be like Vil. It is like Vil, it's a complete man and actor. He can be whatever he wants. Whatever. He's a complete actor. I can recognize that. I was an actor myself on theater, okay? He's complete. Nish, it's a child. Really good at his part, really good to be a child, really good to be an happy-go-lucky type of character, but he can do just that. And indeed, you didn't see any commercial on anything that has niche other than be a nice guy. That is the problem. Niche is not complete. Niche doesn't deserve the first title, you know? The title of the first. No. That is gonna go to Vil. Vil is amazing. That's why I adore him. Rook is a piece of shit! But it's also the smile of someone who overcome untold hardship. That's why so many people are drawn to it. I also hear he donates most of his pay to charity. Still, a nice guy. You certainly have the inside scoop. I'm fairly certain the fact hasn't been made public either. It's well known among his most delicate fans. I see. Well, I have it on good authority that he donated his SDC prize money too, to aid underprivileged children with their future. It's a beautiful thing, still doesn't change all that I said before. I had no idea they'd been through all that together. There, you see? You had a know of niche background before SDC. Would you have fought to win? Could you have voted for yourself in good conscience? Me? Absolutely yes. Because I do discern the different things, you know. You don't have to be like too sentimental when you think about this thing. It's all about performance, you know. This is the work world, the job world. It's not like to be sentimental or anything. This happened, guys, because this is a Disney game, and just for that, if this kind of story will be related to a more realistic type of environment, they would say, of course I want to vote for me, we were the best. I won't speak for the others, but Kalim definitely couldn't have done that. I'm just too competitive, that's all. No, it's not about to be competitive, Maestres. It's just the fact that it is what it is. To be fair doesn't mean to be nice with people. To be fair is to give people what they deserved, in the bad side and in the good side. To be fair, if this story was fair at 100%, okay, NRC would win, Vil would be number one. Niche is a super nice guy. He wouldn't regret anything because he had his fun. Okay, he would be become a real friend with Vil because Vil could finally have some rest for checking that fucking mirror app, and for the most, everything would be balanced. But this world is unbalanced because it is put on the verge of the nicest is the better. There is the Disney way to dictate anything. The nicest is the better. The one that struggled the most is the one that win. Not always. This is not the real world. As I told you before, guys, if I wouldn't be fit for this job, I wouldn't continue. That's all. Because that is the word. If you are so stupid that you continue to strive years after years after years of a job that you are not cut to be part of, you are just stupid. You have to change and use other abilities of yours to perform better in other things. This is a Disney story, guys. That's why Niche is number one, but it doesn't deserve to be number one. Still, it's cool, okay? It's not like it's tedious or so whatever. Niche is okay, but it can be number two, it can be number three. Hey, that's not the truth. I mean, this is hard. I still would have voted for myself in heartbeat. Ace, you're the only realistic guy in this entire story. You want a quality of Ace is the only guy that is actually naturally real. He does the thing that everybody would do. STC is a competition for saddest backstory. Isn't a competition for saddest backstory. It's about who performed the best on stage. Thank you. Thank you, Ace. To be realistic, SDC It's a professional competition. We're not here to share tears about Ni's past story. Who does give a fuck about that? You have to judge with fairness. It's the most realistic charity of all. Yes, I told you. Here's the confirm. And there you've struck the heart of the matter. I have. You, me, Nij. Everyone on that stage had their own story, yes. Which is why result of what matter in show business. NRC Tribe's performance lost to Royal Sword Academy. That's all there is to it. No. This is a way to say, oh, Disney decided that it's like that. Just give it up. No, that is not realistic. No. Absolutely not. You can tell me you do not understand why the crowd, the people in the community do prefer Niche. You don't understand that way of thinking. And that would be more realistic. But for you, the way you grow up and everything in your life experience, to say, oh, Royal Sword Academy just won. That's all there is to it. No. There is Disney just making Will say, oh, yeah, it's going that way. Sorry, folks. That's all. And my action had a direct, negative impact on us. It was a blunder of epic proportion. So I'd like to offer you all a token of apology. You already done that. Don't worry. What kind of token? Food. Do you recall what was written on the SDC recruitment poster? Let me think. Something about your shot at the big time? It also mentioned it of a 50,000 Taumark prize to be split among the winners? Precisely. That was to entice people to the audition. Since I was responsible for our team losing out on the prize money, I'll be paying out the 15,000 myself. You see why I love Will. So, he's fucking rich. We all know that. And it is so mature and wise that he's gonna pay a lot of money by his pocket just because he feels responsible. It is so adorable. My fucking god, this guy. Come on, guys. How can you not love Will? Come on. Come on, man. Yeah! Yeah. It's amazing. Will, it's amazing. If you remind anything that he done from the very start of book 5 to the very end, he's the most mature, wise, and adorable man in this fucking entire story. He should be the fucking house. He should be like the head mage. Remove Crowley and give me Will as the head mage, and Night Revel College will rise and shine forever. Please, can we have Will as a head mage? Can we put out Crowley and have Will as an head mage? He could change the entire school. My fucking god. That's impossible. A performance fee. Yeah. Just imagine. You just imagine, guys. Have Will in the way that he is right now. It doesn't have to be more, to grow up more or anything. The way that he is just right now. Anytime. So he's first of all, he's rich. So if the school has any problem, he's gonna pay stuff by himself because he's rich. Secondary is wise, mature, beautiful, a leader to follow. He does know how to treat people fairly. So it's amazing. And then you take Crowley. They just disappear when an overplot is happening and the Colosseum get wrecked. Oh my god. I think that Riddle and Will are the same House Warden for Among Us Warden. Well, Riddle now, it's better. I can say that, okay? It's way better than before. But Will was better from the very start. He got overblotted because of something that actually is fair, okay? He got fairly overblotted. Riddle, no, the Riddle was fucking crazy. And I think that actually the way that Riddle healed from his mental state it was too fast. He just healed so much fast because this is a Disney story. But normally you have to know that people like that grow up with complexity and complex like Riddle has take from the 6 to the 15 years to heal. I'm not joking. Like post overblood. Yeah, no. But the fact is that Riddle, without the complex that he got from his family, especially from his mother, will take something like 16 years to heal. So you cannot even think about Riddle to just heal so fast. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna delete all my life experience because I got a little bit mad and people knocked me off. No, it doesn't work like that. Psychology, mind, doesn't work like that. I'm a psychologist. I know what I'm talking about. Will was fair from the very start, okay? He got overblooded because he got really angry about the unfairness of everything surrounding him. And I told you guys, that was really understandable. There was a real situation that could happen in reality. Riddle was completely crazy. Now got better, okay? But normally, someone like Riddle doesn't get better so fast. So, if I had to choose between Riddle and Will, I would choose Will. Also, if you do remember, when Riddle was on the spot to check all the performances and stuff at the event on book 5, he was actually late at the end. So it's lacking a little bit. Will would never, believe me. Okay, but take it from the Riddle is still healing. Yeah, but if it is still healing, okay, if I have to take Riddle in the realistic way, okay, if I have to take Riddle in the realistic way, it should take years and years. So either I do believe that now Riddle is completely healed, okay, or I take it like it's just a Disney story. So it's healed magically because this is a magical world. And we cannot compare reality with a magical world because they have different rules. But if I have to choose between Riddle, the way it is now, and Will, the way it was before or it is now, because it's the same, basically, I would choose Will all my life. It's so relatable. It's completely relatable. You will see in chapter 7. We will see about that. No worry. Okay, guys, we have done 1 hour and 45 minutes. So this is it for this Twisted Wonderland Beautiful Live. We're gonna have another live in 20-30 minutes about Wuthering Waves. I do suggest you to come. It's a very beautiful game. It's free to play. And I think you will love it a lot. So if you have some time, just join. Already? Yes, it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Let's keep it like 1 hour and 33 minutes because we lost time in restarting the game, unfortunately. But hey, that was it for today. And we're gonna have another live in something like 30 minutes or something like that, okay? So, as usual, guys, if you can, come to my live, you know, my lives, sorry, and be part of the community. Don't just come on Twisted Wonderland, because eventually the books is gonna finish, okay? So, just be part of the community when you can, okay? As usual, I'll try. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for keeping me company. I'm gonna do my shorts and stuff, then we're gonna start and continue Wonderland Waves. See you next, guys. Bye-bye!